Yo, what is up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name's Daimien Kamiya and I'm the Omni King, and welcome to Genshin Impact. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. My enthusiasm is kind of gone at this point, considering the only 2 streams I had this week had to be canceled due to terrible connection issues. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm not doing any main story or story quests. I may be doing world quests, but I don't care about those. As I've mentioned many times, I did not read any of the R&R quest line dialogue pretty much, and I will be doing the same here. If it's not voiced, I'm not gonna pay attention to it. I'll get a TLDR later. In all honesty, like it's just so much dialogue, and I don't care. If I want to play a visual novel, I'll play a visual novel. I'm playing Genshin Impact. You can kind of just tell where my attitude is with this whole thing, because like I'm giving it one more day. If it at any point cuts during this stream, I am likely to end the stream, and when my roommate gets home, I'm calling the ISP. The ISP is under his name. I do not have access to it, as it is his house. So he needs to call and pass off the phone to me after we've done such a thing before. But I have no authority to call and do anything myself. It has to be the account holder. But yeah, it's like I do speed tests. And I know I've seen people say it's like, oh, speed test is not an indicator of connection. This time it is. Because when I have connection issues, my speeds, my upload, when I don't have connection issues, my upload's about mid-20s. Right? We pay for 50. I'm not expecting 50, but I think that's reasonable to get, is mid-20s, give or take. But when I have connection issues, the highest it's been is 3. Lowest it's been is like 0.5. I can't stream under that at all. No one can. So, if that happens, I'm gonna have to call, because I've literally racked my brain. I've done everything I can think of to fix the problem inside. It doesn't only occur when I'm streaming. I'm the only one that uses upload. Like my roommate just streams videos on YouTube or Netflix. That's all he does. He doesn't upload anything. And I don't upload anything either outside of this stuff. So it's like I can't think of what could possibly be doing it. And even after I stop streaming, even with certain programs, like I've literally tried every single angle and possibility to figure out what the cause of this is. And the only thing I can think of is I used to stream at 6,500 kilobytes per second. That's what I used to stream at. At one point though, I was having issues with that, and I ended up dropping to 4,500. This is because 6,500, I read somewhere 6,500 was HD. It was 1080, right? And I'm like, well, that's what I want to stream at. But then I later would learn that actually no, 4,500 is 1080. Anything above that is just better. I'm like, well, okay, well then I can drop to 4,500, which is what I've been streaming at lately. However, now I'm just getting massive connection problems. And the thing is, the street outside had construction done on it. They redid the roads, they redid the sidewalks, and the cable connections where I live are beside the sidewalks. You could actually walk by and see the plethora of torn up cables, all from like internet services, phone services, etc. So while they didn't do anything like that in front of our house, they very well, I had an old provider back when I used to live somewhere else, and they told me, and one day I'm just doing my thing and internet cuts. I'm like, what's going on? So I check my things. Why is it off? So I call. I call the company and go, hey, so my internet just cut off. I can't seem to figure it out. And they go, okay, so let me check some things on my end. And they're like, yeah, we can't seem to get a connection. You know, we'll send a tech out. The tech will be out maybe probably tomorrow. Right? And I go, sounds great. So the tech comes, he checks, he comes back like 5 minutes. He's like, yeah, you should be back online now. And I go, what was the problem? And he goes, my guess is that some guy went in there, was testing some connection points and stuff, unplugged you and just never replugged you back in. I plugged you back in, you're good to go. I'm like, oh my god, it was that simple. And I'm wondering if maybe it's the same thing here. Somehow someone might be, something screwed up and it throttles my upload at random intervals or certain times of the day. Because the other 2 days, it occurred at 8:30 p.m. both days. But on my 24-hour stream last week, it didn't. It occurred at noon when I started streaming, and at around 6 p.m., which was when I had the second instance of problem. But I didn't have any problems after that. So I am just like, I feel like I'm at my wit's end. I have to go to the ISP next. They have to look into this. Because I don't know what the issue is, but it's pissing me the hell off that I cannot stream. This is what I do for fun after work. I used to just be playing video games, but now I stream online. Right? So now I'm finding myself not playing games. I find myself bored out of my mind. And I know like I could be working on some other stuff, and if this does, like I'm gonna start planning for the Pokemon stream. But like, you know, as someone with ODD, you know, the anger picks up very quickly and it can last a while. So if my stream ends, you guys don't see it, but I'm fucking like, well, maybe you see it a little bit, but I'm just straight up pissed. I am angry beyond comprehension that I can't do what I enjoy doing. So, yeah. Anyways, I've rambled on enough about this. I got the pinned comment up top there in reference to the whole thing going on. If the stream randomly drops, likely after some sketchy loadings and stuff, then it likely means I just simply ended the stream because I have connection issues. Hopefully, yeah. So I got dailies to do, and then we're gonna do the meet the others with Jet quest. The reason why I'm doing that one is because I've recently learned that there's underground areas in the Sumeru Desert that has a bunch of waypoints that I don't have. So I'm gonna go and do the that world quest, because that world quest gives me access to the area that those waypoints are in. Oh yeah, and here's my team again. Let's roll over this, shall we? Because boy, oh boy, did I have fun going through all this again. So this team hasn't changed. Nahida, Ayato, Shinobu, Kali, Hazel, Kokomi, Shogun, Faruzan. So this is an interesting one for those that saw me pulling for Yangfei. You know, that clip just went out, by the way. That highlight. I said I was never going to use Faruzan. I gotta stop saying that, because every time I say it, outside of Goro so far, it's come true in some way, shape, or form. I said the same thing about Layla, and you just saw me using Layla. So, the thing I learned about... I decided to give her a chance just because, and I don't... Like, I think one of the things I hate about bow users is that I feel like I'm locked to bow, and that's the part that annoys the hell out of me. But with her... Oh, yes, I want to do this before I... So this is Thursday, so this is today, so I can level up her talents. I'll do that after dailies. But she's one of my few characters that has C6. So I thought, you know what, let me give her an opportunity then. So some of these things are actually like really cool. But on top of that, I actually took a look at her talents. Now, I did watch them talk about her on the live stream on that update, but I guess I wasn't really paying attention because I had already written her off, right? But this doesn't really do much, but it turns her next couple charge attacks into AoE animo damage, which is kind of cool. And it has a very, very short cooldown, 6 seconds. But this is the one. And this is why I'm now running her. And this kind of makes sense when Twig was telling me that Farazan was designed towards the usage of being paired with an Animo character similar to Goro with a Geo character. Her burst has an Animo strip. So, an Animo drops enemy Animo resistance. And there are 3 Animo casters in the game, and I own all 3 of them. Hazo, Wanderer, and Hazo, Wanderer, and Sucrose. I own all 3 of them, and in some ways, I actually enjoy all 3 of them. But because Hazo's my favorite out of the 3, he's the one I'm using, and I actually know stark differences when in use. So I'm actually enjoying this. But it caused me to start rethinking about the team itself, and it ended up me pulling Kokomi and Raiden from Team 4, but then I had to slot this team in because this team needs 2 Hydros. The idea was that I have to run 4 Uniques or 2 Hydros. I cannot run any other double up because of Yelen's passive. Yelen's passive here, turn control. When the party has 1, 2, 3, 4 elemental types, Yelen's max HP is increased by 6, 12, 18, 30%. If it's 4 different, she gets 30. If it's 3 different, meaning 1 type is duplicated, she gets 18. But Hydro, duplicating Hydro adds an additional 25 to the team, meaning that she ends up getting 43%, which is the highest in total. And considering a lot of her stuff scale off of HP, to me, that's the best benefit. So it took some finagling around this team. I ended up, who was here? It was, Albedo was here. I pulled him off, ended up putting Toma on here, and then kind of realizing that I just ended up with the Pyro Resonance. My plan is for Toma to be one of the next characters to hit 70, so I can get his next trait. And then I sat here trying to think on this team, because I needed a second Hydro. I wanted the Hydro to be someone that related to HP, and so far that's Ayato, Kokomi, Barbara, and Candace. I considered Candace, but with the nature of how the team was going, and how Yelen is also an offensive DPS, Hydro HP DPS, I didn't really need Candace in the team. And with Albedo gone, I needed someone here, and unless I moved in a DPS character, I needed that person to be DPS, and Ningguang is a DPS Geo. So I put her back in, and then Layla's kind of just there. She's as a sub DPS. Like her stuff has very small cooldowns. It's distanced, I will on the next banner be trying for Mika because it's a cryo healer. That's also melee too. Now he's based off of HP 2. So we'll see how it goes. If he works, maybe I can put him over Layla and switch Barbara to Candace. We'll see. Maybe I could put him in this team and change to DPS official. All right, and I could technically switch Toma out for someone else if I wanted another Pyro in here, or Bennett, I mean. And then Rosario could get switched in here, and then I could move Albedo back for sub DPS while she's a primary DPS. So a few other things were changed around too. I changed Rosario's weapon. I had the Dragon Spire, but I gave her the Missive Wind Spear. And then Raiden, I ended up giving her this one because she's technically a character that relies a lot on energy recharge. So I figured that attack didn't mean as much to her. That's pretty much what I've done. It works okay for now. Alright, we'll get dailies done, then we'll run some dungeons just to get Faros and stuff leveled up. I am out of experience books and weapon upgrade mats. That's the dire situation I'm in right now. Your whining is going to have a very, very short lifespan. Please leave. Leave. That is not leaving. That is laying down next to my work bag. Leave. Boom. Go. Do. What? There's a new event too? I guess we're doing that too. I finished Warrior Spirit.
Why?
I need to do the Deep Divers. Hello, Kello. How are you today? Oh, there it is. This one.
Do I have to write so
Okay,
many
well,
papers?
mark that, but after I get the dailies done.
Why?
Yeah, I'm into... I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the most interested. I'm kind of interested. I'm mostly interested in the primos. If anything, the only thing I really like about those previews is the banter between the voice actors and actresses. Yeah. Right now, the only 5-star I want right now is Chi-Chi, so I'm not really concerned about banners. I haven't seen enough of Dia's methods of attack to really stake a claim on whether I care enough. I may try if she's off fire. I'm considering pulling for Mika because he's another cryo healer.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
Don't waste my time. Submit. Don't be
Let's go,
scared.
Layla.
Not now.
Give up.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the other characters, though. We'll see who's on the banners. Generally, it's tied to whatever event is going on. but we'll see.
The night is cold.
Quietly now.
And who the other 4 stars are going to be as well. Because it seems like one of those, like, really random banners. Like, you got, you know, a mercenary from Sumeru, and then you got a scout from the Knights of Favonius and Mondstadt. Kind of spread, really. Oh. I need fire. Oh, I only have 1 fire team, apparently. Oh, really? Bringing him back already?
Check this out.
Goodbye. I don't really care for Sino, so... Not to say he isn't cool. I actually kind of like him a bit more than I used to. The thing was, when he first came out, my main was Razor, so... Or one of, not really my main. One of the characters I used a lot was Razor. So, I felt like he was just like a 5-star version of Sino. I have... What do I have on Primos? I have 58. All I wanted on these banners was Ningguang. I just wanted C1 Ningguang. That was it. I got Ningguang from the lunar event. And I did one single 10 pull. I got Ningguang and Yellen off of it for no reason other than this game somehow loves me. My friends think I have a Devon in my pocket, but...
Don't get too close.
Because I have really insane 5-star luck. It's funny you say that, because Xingqiu is the only 4-star I don't have. But I can get him in March when he goes into Paimon's Bargains, so...
You can't run. Shiver.
Check this out.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Hey, Hart, how you doing? Yeah, I have 3 characters at 70, some at 60, some at 50, and then anything 40 or below is a character I had no intention of ever using. Like Goro. Or Sarah. Oh, great. Electro enemies. When my one of my electro sets is. To be fair, I have basically 2 electro sets. I had 3 previously. That was fast. I need sweet flowers. I have too much sugar. Yeah. Like, I'm starting to get more into doing different types of elemental resonances. But then I come into the issue where it's like look at that team I was on earlier. Cryo, Geo, and then 2 Hydro. And then I'm like, oh crap. If a single like cryo enemy appears, I feel like I'm screwed. Is that all the dailies? Damn, that was fast. But the resonances, they can be really strong if used correctly. Like this one, I noticed the elemental mastery. And then this one I just kind of started using now. It's not so much for the Animo resonance, but it's for the fact that she has... I love using Hazo, and she has an Animo resistance strip. I also have her C6 because the game hated me when I was trying to pull for Yangfei. Look at this. I was trying to pull for Yangfei. I managed to get C6 Goro, C6 Faruzan, Jean, and C1 Wanderer. All I wanted was a 4-star. And then this one's Pyro. This isn't the necessary team I wanted, but if I get Chi-Chi, I'd love to slot her in here instead of Rosaria, but... Oh, yeah, you mean Child? Yeah, I have him too. I actually used to run him on this team, or not this team, this team. But his cooldown was too long. So I ended up I switched him for Ayato when Ayato's banner came out. And he works perfectly in this team. And then this was me trying to make Yellen work. Because like this all came down to Yellen's talent here. I was talking about this earlier. For every unique element in the team, her HP is increased. But I only have 3, so she gets 18. But because the duplication is Hydro, she gets an additional 25%, meaning it's a 43% increase. So she actually has more HP than she would if I ran 4 different elements. And the entire team gets it too. Hello, Heart. I only really pull on standard from like getting like this stuff, the hymn stuff, and when I get Paimon's bargains. So I don't pull on it too often either. I probably do about like maybe a dozen pulls a month.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Nope, they still got time left. I did it too late last night. You know, I don't know. The only five star on standard I don't own is Chi-Chi, and that's also the one I really, really want right now. So, all right, I need to figure out where her talent thing is. Because it is Thursday. You guys do rituals? I just pull. I just pull and somehow the game just hands me 5 stars. Like, let's see my character list here. So I got C1 him, and I didn't even care to get him. I got Nihida and 60 pulls. Tainari I got while pulling for Child. It was 20 10 pulls for him, and then 20 more later for him. Switched banners. About 60 pulls later I got Catching. And then 14 pulls later, I got Miko. Took me a bit to get Ayato. And then immediately pulled Raiden on the next pull after. And then got C1 Ayato trying to get C6 Seiyu. Because I love Seiyu. Mona, I originally got off the standard banner. But I do have C1 on her at one point. Albedo. Or no, I think I got C1 Moda pulling for Ayato. Or no, I got D-Luke, sorry, that time. Forget when I got C1 Mona. Albedo, I managed to pull, and then immediately after pulled C1. So, like, I've just kind of gotten, like, insanely lucky on my pulls. Kokomi's the only one that wasn't really technically luck. But she was also my first 5-star. And then I also have a 5-star weapon. My teams change around too much that I never have nothing to do. My stream last week, it was completely different team comps outside of this one here.
I see everything. Dissipate. Committed to memory. Get with me.
Cascade.
Everyone hold hands. Dissipate.
Be still.
Grow, grow, grow.
Come on, Ayato, I just need your burst. There we go.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Kamisato Omni. Suyu.
Lightning. Miracle. Flash. Power Help. Grow.
There we go. I don't even bother with the Abyss. I don't technically know what the rewards are, but I don't care. I've done the Abyss up until I need to unlock the free characters. Beyond that, I don't care. I'm not a really hardcore Genshin player. Like, I like the team comps and stuff, but I'm not like... Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess that matters more if you're free to play. I'm technically not free to play anymore, so...
Committed to memory.
I'm AR-45. I'm locked right now. I don't particularly care to increase, so,
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Mind the danger.
Practice on for size. Fly.
Be still.
Tough right there.
Grow.
Oh, it's 35 for forever, but then I ascended. I kind of sort of artifact farm. I don't really, like... I do it if I feel like I need something and I have nothing better to do. I don't generally do it on stream, though.
I see everything.
Cascade.
Our bond is strong. Committed to memory. Grow. Make yourselves at home.
The depth's back.
Get with me. Help. I'll settle this.
Okay, it doesn't matter how high you're up, you're still dead. I think that should be enough. More or less. No, it is not. I need to do one more run. I don't know the name of it. It's just whatever domain this is that gets me the thing I need to level up Faruzan's talents. And then I just need to do it one more time anyway.
Our bond is strong.
Be still.
No, I generally don't do multiplayer on my streams. Only time I do is when I'm streaming with a friend.
Cascade.
Like, you can add me as a friend if you want, but that's just kind of how I kind of do things. I'm very much a kind of a forever player one. Outside of very specific circumstances. I technically never liked bow users either, but now I find myself with a bow user on every team. But that's because they have a lot of utility outside of bow that I really like. Alright, so now there's a new event. But a lot of the event characters are blocked by quests, so I gotta do that quest first. Wow. Look for seagrass. Oh, lower? Oh my god, fuck you.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Allow me.
Yeah, yeah, generally, like, I like Genshin because I get to, like, take the characters and make fun builds. In all honesty, like, I don't see myself ever currently having a reason to go above AR-45. Like, to me, if I can kill the enemy, I'm happy with that. That sounds like excellent slime for Darwin Award winners, for sure. No, I have not. I'd be doing that today if my internet connection wasn't being incredibly crappy. I had 2 streams this week that I had to cancel because of internet issues. My upload goes from about 25 upload to 0.5. Can't particularly stream off of that.
Too late for regrets.
There is no escape.
If that's the case, then that's the case. I only do Archon quests on stream, and I only stream Genshin about once a week. So, if I don't get it, I don't get it. And there's also there's also, it doesn't sound like there's any basis for that either. Like, why this 5-star? I'm enjoying Genshin, so I have no reason to change games. Maybe one day I'll check out Star Rail, but for now I'm just having fun with Genshin. I have too many other games to play another game similar to Genshin. Where the fuck am I going? There you are.
We've been on a hot streak lately, haven't we? Let's grab some new commissions to keep our momentum up.
Alright, about half an hour until the expected potential disconnections.
There's something in the air. Something that tells
Had my
me a
kettle
new
on,
case
so I'm
is
just making
brewing.
some hot chocolate. In all honesty, I didn't really even know Star Rail came out until today. Like, I didn't know what it was, or like I knew what they called Honkai. I knew it was going to be another MiHoYo game, but I'm certain there was probably build up for it, but I did not really hear about it until today.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
I'm not always that well informed on gamer news, not gonna lie. I only find out if something's significant if it's trending on Twitter. Alright, we'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by, Kaulo. I appreciate your company.
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case.
Hope to
is
see you in the future. Provided that was a leaving message. I might have misread it.
Come on, boss. You can't just let this one slide. You've painstakingly built up a reputation as the bona fide Beetle Battle King. You can't let that brat get away scot-free.
Yeah, that little punk must have used some underhanded trick to catch you off guard. I just know it.
Hey, chill, boys, chill. Relax. I just underestimated my opponent, and can you blame me with how boring the kid looked? So, yeah, no worries, that fight didn't count. Anyway, enough about that. We're gonna stick to the plan, alright? The almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating Extreme Beetle Brawl is going ahead. Then we'll bring out Crimson Staff. You know, the one I've been training for years. Just imagine it. A whole audience cheering me on as Crimson Staff gets ready to crush its opponent. That kiddo will be trembling with fear. No tricks this time, no sir. Just an easy win for Ito.
All right, boss. Way to go.
But we don't know when Shinobu's coming back. Where do we even start with organizing the almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating Extreme Beetle Brawl? Based on our experience with the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival, we'll need to register the event with the Tenryou Commission and obtain a permit. And I think we also need proof of a venue rental. We're going to need to pay for all that stuff somehow. If we want the Extreme Brawl to be even more extravagant than the Drum-Along Festival, we'll need to spend at least 3 times the Mora.
Stop! We don't say Tenryou Commission out loud, okay? It gives me migraines. So we need some funds, huh? Easy. Just need to tweak our 3-day weekend policy, as well as our 1-day week policy. Let's work flat out and do 2 days on, 4 days off. That way, we'll work an extra 4 days between us, which means we'll earn 4 times as much. We'll be raking in the Mora.
Amazing, boss! Then all we need to figure out is how to make up the numbers for our team. And it doesn't matter who we pick, because you're practically a one-man army.
Shoot. That's right. That brat said he'll be bringing 5 of his top guys to fight us fair and square. But boss, you're the only one in our gang who's any good at beetle fighting. If they come at you in waves, you're gonna have a hard time no matter how good you are.
Ah, come on, you two. It's a little early to be getting cold feet. You're thinking too many steps ahead. Where's your Arataki gang attitude? Come on! I'll find a way to deal with this. Easy peasy, lavender melon squeezy. Maybe I can hit up my usual beetle fighting crowd. Or maybe I can visit Naganohara Fireworks and see if I can rope that gal into it. Oh, scratch that. If I did that, then news of me losing to that brat would spread around Hanamizaka. Ugh, my reputation would never recover.
True. So, Bullchucker, what are you up to this time?
Ah! Oh, you scared me. When did you get here?
Seriously? We've been standing here for ages. We were headed to the Adventurers Guild, but then we saw you causing a commotion and talking about your next harebrained event idea.
Hey, don't forget the extreme part. Can't do without the coolest bit of the name, you know? Compadre, you'll understand my passion for beetle fighting eventually. You just need more practice.
Ah, so you're looking for a way to recover your pride after a humiliating defeat, are you?
What? No, come on, it's not like that. I was ambushed. Ambushed, I'm telling ya.
That's right. Some poser calling himself Grandmaster Hanakato challenged the boss in a brief moment of exhaustion after an intense beetle battling session. He used a ridiculously huge Oni Kabuto and flipped boss's beetle over in a matter of seconds. And then he said something like, "Welcome to the world of real beetle fighters."
Mamaru. Easy on the details, my dude. Anyway, compadre, I've heard that you're talented at pretty much everything. You pick up new skills almost instantly, and before you know it, you're a pro.
Paimon knows what you're going to say next, Bullchucker. You're going to ask us to avenge you and defeat that Grandmaster Hanakato for free, aren't you?
For free? Flying lavender melon. Do you really think that I, Arataki Ito, have no code of honor? Listen, compadre, if you do this for me, I'll buy you both lunch for the next 2 months. 1 bowl of signature ramen every day for 2 whole months. How's that sound?
1 bowl every day? Oh, now that's an offer worth considering.
He's finally landed a lucrative gig.
That's the result of Boss's hard-won victory. Some little phony was going around calling himself the bona fide Beetle Battle King, and Boss couldn't put up with that. So, Boss challenged him and said whoever wins gets the title. After 92 brutal rounds of beetle battling that lasted 1 full day and night, the boss finally emerged victorious.
But the kid offered Boss a 1 free bowl of ramen daily coupon from his family's ramen stall in exchange for giving the title back in 2 months. We don't know how good his family's ramen is, but the sheer quantity being offered made it too good to refuse. Besides, Boss's beetle fighting techniques are improving so fast that he'll easily have won a more impressive title by 2 months from now. It's a great deal! The only slight snag is, we forgot to ask him where the ramen stall is.
Don't sweat the details. Anyway, compadre, flying lavender melon, that's my offer. All that ramen just for you.
Wait! We haven't agreed yet?
I've already challenged this Grandmaster kid, and he accepted. He's gonna bring some reinforcements with him to face off against us. As for the venue, I think I have an idea. But first, compadre, I'm gonna need you to do me a solid and sort out all the pesky paperwork at the Tenryo Commission. Sound good? Good. All right then, my compadre and melon duo, let's hop to it.
Sheesh! Ito sure seems excited about all this. Ugh, guess there's no backing out now, huh? We might as well go along with this. We just have to learn how to beetle fight and help him beat his opponents, right? Sounds simple enough.
Nature ramen, here we come.
Listen to you. Is Bullchucker's childishness really that infectious? Because 1 Ito is more than enough.
Not bad. Mamoru and Akira have delivered the goods. Let's start setting this baby up. Ow! Now this is what I call an arena. Looking pretty good. Booyah, compadre. I didn't know you were so handy with this kind of thing. And this awesome poster I made is the cherry on top. It captures the mood perfectly.
Great carpentry, Traveler! And great artwork, boss!
This place seems pretty far from Inazuma City. You sure anyone's gonna show up to watch?
Oh, you bet they will. When you're as famous as I am, people will flock to watch you. I heard this is the spot where they held the sword fighting contest during the Iridori Festival. That makes this the ideal venue for Oni Kabuto duels. Next up, time to show you my invincible Oni Kabuto, Crimson Staff.
Oh, it really is a red Oni Kabuto! Amazing!
As if it's imbued with pyro.
Huh. Paimon didn't expect you to put in this much effort. Where did you find this Oni Kabuto anyway? Can Paimon take a closer look?
Go ahead, feast your eyes. But I'm afraid I can't tell you what makes Crimson Staff such a special specimen. That's my little secret.
Huh? That smells so familiar. What is that? Wait, Valberry Jam?
Huh? What? Oh, you're imagining things. You must be, like, super hungry or something. Yeah.
Speaking of which, boss, you haven't applied a protective coating on top of the war paint yet, right? If it rains, then the 9,000 mora we spent on the imported jam is gonna go to waste.
Don't worry. The almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating extreme beetle brawl hasn't started yet. There's still time to give Crimson Staff one last layer of protective coating. All right, you guys go grab some flyers and start bringing in the crowds. In the meantime, I'll be helping my compadre and Flying Lavender Melon here get up to speed. After that, we'll celebrate over a meal. So much going on. I've really got my work cut out for me today.
This your venue? Not bad. Bigger than I expected.
It's Grandmaster Hanakato! He's here!
Wait, what? You're not supposed to know about this place yet.
Aren't you forgetting something? Bonafide Beetle Battle King? We elite beetle fighters can sense each other's presence. Or how else would we have crossed paths last time? Looks to me like you're still busy frantically preparing. Is that because you don't have a clue how to beat us?
No. In case you didn't know, me and my Oni Kabuto gotta get our brainwaves in sync before a battle. And until we're ready to roll, I always conserve my energy and keep a low profile. I just underestimated the strength of your beetle battler's sixth sense is all.
Huh? So that's the kid Ito lost to? Yeah, he does look pretty normal. But the way he talks is pretty unique. It almost feels like he was born to be Bull Chucker's arch nemesis.
You reckon they get along pretty well?
Grandmaster Hanakato! You did well to track me down, I'm impressed. Looks like this bona fide Beetle Battle King needs to watch out for pretenders to the throne. But you're about to regret showing up here uninvited, because you have just earned yourselves a pre-Beetle Brawl trouncing.
Good. You seem more confident this time. And it sounds like you actually have a game plan. But if I crushed you right away, I'd miss out on all the fun. So I'll let my subordinates play with you first.
Using your minions to size up the competition now? Then we'll just send out Flying Lavender... Nope. If Flying Lavender Melon's representing the Arataki gang, we gotta rise to the occasion. We'll need a better title. Got it. We'll send Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon out to teach you a lesson!
Huh? Why Paimon?
It'll be a speed type Paimon or a defense type Paimon.
Boss! Are we seriously going to fight them right now?
We haven't had time to spread the news about the match yet. Also, your compadre and your compadre's melon haven't even tried beetle fighting before.
You make a good point. But the fact is, the kid's here now, and I ain't about to back down. I'll have to put the publicity side of things on hold for now. As for beetle fighting techniques, I'll be mentoring Flying Lavender Melon. Nope, Sky-cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon from the side. Battling.
I can't remember these nickname changes.
Hey! Why are you assuming that Paimon will lose before it's even started?
Go, White Iron Lavender Melon! Show him the might of the Arataki gang! Sending you out first is part of my elaborate strategy, you know. I got my inspiration from a Liyue tale that Shinobu told me. Face their strongest with your weakest, their weakest with your average, and their average with your strongest. Then you're guaranteed to win 2 out of 3 rounds. You may be talented, but you lack practical battle experience. With all the elite beetle battlers here, I'm afraid to say you're a small fry. By sending a dopey little melon up first, we can get one of their best fighters to waste all their strength on the low-flying fruit. We'll make short work of them this time.
But according to your logic, if you're planning to face their leader, Grandmaster Hanakato, doesn't that make you our weakest fighter?
Huh? That can't be right. You little twerp. I never said my strategy was exactly the same as the one in the story.
Fine. Paimon will do it already. But prepare to eat your words, mister! Low-flying fruit? Paimon will show you!
Tap the forward button to instruct the Oni Kabuto to spend a small amount of stamina to move half a tile forward. Getting closer to the opponent. This move will not deal damage. Hold the forward button to instruct the Oni Kabuto to charge its energy. When the charging process ends, the Oni Kabuto will expend a greater amount of stamina to rush forward. When the structure hits, it can deal damage. The stamina consumed, the stamina, the distance traveled, and the damage dealt will all change based on the amount of time spent charging. Fully charged rush will take the Oni Kabuto 2 tiles. When Oni Kabuto reaches its opponent at its exact position, upon finishing its rush, it hits it. It can perform a piercing strike attack. Piercing strike to deal greater damage. You cannot. Hey, Sadi. Trigger this special attack, but tapping to advance. And overcharging will not allow you to trigger it either. I'm okay. I'm a bit tired, but time spent charging decides your rush distance, and you can use the charging progress to judge how far the Oni Kabuto will have to advance forward. Tap the bat back into his span a certain amount of stamina to instruct the Oni Kabuto to move 1 tile backward. And dodge your opponent's attacks. If the distance or timing of the dodge is inaccurate, your Oni Kabuto may still take damage. Both Oni Kabuto unleash their attacks at the same time. Your Oni Kabuto has been knocked out without healing damage. The opponent. Take note of the attack timings and shoot. About my rank, like in Genshin, my rank is 45. Attack timings. You should. Your plan should your plans change, cancel charging to avoid unnecessary stamina expenditure.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for...
Ugh, what a puny opponent. And what a garish Oni Kabuto. Pathetic. You can paint your Oni Kabuto any color you want. The only thing that counts in battle is their electro affinity, the source of their power. Be
Being able to pick out a prize Onikabuto from the crowd is all that matters. That's what makes or breaks every beetle fighter. That's a strange theory. Even Paimon knows that performance in battle matters the most. Honing your beetle fighting skills
Rank
is the
50, that's
most
great.
important thing.
I just don't see a reason to go
That's
above
exactly
45 right
Mini
now.
Melon. Nice sounding theory, but it ain't gonna help you if you don't know how to fight. Listen up, White Iron Lavender Melon. You need to watch your opponent's Onikabuto closely so you can dodge its attacks. Then in the opening right afterwards, you strike back! As long as the opponent's in range, Crimson Staff will hit him hard.
Got it. So when the opponent attacks, we get our Onikabuto to retreat. And when there's an opening, sounds simple enough, Paimon will give it a go. The Traveler heard the explanation too, so Paimon bets— Are you seriously learning beetle fighting right before a match? You underestimate who you're up against. Enough talk. Put your
But a
Onikabuto
lot of
on
friends
the
kinda
table
say
and
that.
Show me what you've got.
It's kind of interesting. I win.
Piece of cake! You don't mess with this white iron lavender melon!
Amazing, Mini Melon!
Whoa! Whoa! Pretty talented, ain't ya? You sure showed them who's boss. You, my little friend, have earned yourself an egg roll later today. Huh? Yeah.
Your opponent was weak.
Grandmaster Hanakato, I lost to a complete novice. I let you down.
Don't worry. It seems that there are a force to be reckoned with. We should inform the other generals to prepare for battle. You defy my expectations once again, bona fide Beetle Battle King. I didn't expect you to find such formidable warriors so quickly. From today onward,
I just love how a lot of
I will send
Ito
one
is
my
just dealing with
generals here
children.
daily to face you. Be sure that you survive until the final battle. Otherwise, your declaration of war will become the laughingstock of the entire beetle fighting world.
Aw, wait just a minute. Leaving so soon? What are you, scared? He's so annoying. Turning up here uninvited, talking to us in that smug tone, then taking off before we're done with him.
From what Grandmaster Hanakato said, seems like he's gonna send some of his minions to challenge us. Guess we'll have another battle before too long, huh?
That's right. Looks like we won't have time to make the almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating Extreme Beetle Brawl the grandest event ever organized by the Arataki gang. Meh, works for me. An audience would have been sweet, but at the end of the day, we came here to battle. And battling is what we're gonna do. Look at you flying, sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon. Defeating your first powerful enemy, starting to make a name for yourself as a fighter, huh? Really gets me into the fighting spirit. Gets me thinking about myself back in the day when I first entered the Hanamizaka beetle battling scene. Yeah.
Hey, Pancake.
Pros for the first time.
Oh, so did you also take down an extra
You've missed nothing. Cause both my I think my Sunday stream was cut. Oh my god. Well, hopefully that all gets looked
I
at.
think Boss is saying he was inspired by
But yeah, I think my Sunday stream was cut short, and my
was defeated back in the day.
Come on, it's
Monday
already
and
past
Tuesday
now.
streams were
Spilled
canceled,
milk,
so
water under the bridge. It's up to
well,
the
I
three of
hope
us
things
now.
go well
Me,
for you, man.
the bona fide beetle battle king. Paimon,
I know
the
it's
sky
scary,
craving
but just
white
try to
iron
take it one
lavender
step
melon,
at a time.
And Traveler, the Omni King's right hand. The three of us have to unite to take down Grandmaster Hanakato and all his minions. Before we face each opponent, we need to talk strategy. As long as we win more matches than we lose, Grandmaster Hanakato will have to face me personally.
Ballchecker seems to be taking this all pretty seriously. Still, that beetle fight was pretty fun. And we do get 2 months worth of free ramen if we help him win this. Let's go along with it and do our best.
Don't worry about it, man. Take care of yourself.
That's what I'm talking about! Just...
Oh, dear. Well, you know, all you can do is just take care of yourself, like I said. The
Arataki
hitman?
Gang, I'm here to duel!
Oh, what now? Has Grandmaster Hanakato sent another kid to challenge me? Is he running out of people? Because this is some serious bottom-of-the-barrel material.
It's not you I'm after. Empty vessels make the most noise. This blonde guy, on the other hand, looks like a strong and able warrior. I take it that he's the real leader of the Arataki Gang.
Now that's what Paimon calls a good judge of character. Go on, praise him some more.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Alright, you two, man. Hopefully you can take it easy and things go well.
He's just outside help. Make no mistake, there's only ever been one leader of the Arataki Gang, and that is yours truly, Arataki Ito.
You just let me be leader for a few days.
Nice idea. The Arataki Gang may not be the strongest gang in the world, but being a leader would still be pretty cool. If it's cool with you, Paimon could be called Arataki for 3 days only Paimon. Or Paimon, temporary leader of the Arataki Gang.
Hey, don't let your opponent lead you astray. She's clearly just trying to sow discord. Yeah, okay. All part of a nefarious plot to turn us against each other. Just wait till I defeat her boss. She'll be begging to take back her words.
Bye, man.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't care about the Arataki Gang's internal affairs. I just want to battle strong opponents. Let's see just how good Blondie here is at beetle fighting.
You got this. This'll be a walk in the park for you.
Yeah, remember the tips that White Iron Lavender Melon and I shared with you previously. Time your moves right and catch her off guard.
Dream on. You'll never dodge my moves, 'cause I never miss.
Kind of a bit of a joke, in all honesty. Must you have the loudest meow in the world, cat? Kind of child's play here, really. Very, very simple. You literally just let them get in range of you, and then you attack. Because they don't seem to be smart enough to get in range of you while you're... I win. That's okay. There it is. Oop. That scared me. And I got... Alright, we will head over to Sumeru. I just realized I probably could have got worked to the dome. Look at you. Look at you. You just want to be a lap cat right now? See, this is why I don't have any more good shirts. Because you're just clawing the hell out of them. You have to call my shirts a licking anyways. I got a kitty on my lap. I love you, kitty. I love you, kitty. I love this cat. Sorry, my attention is drawn to him because he's adorable. You kitty cat, and I love you, kitty, kitty cat. How does my shirt taste? Money. Kitty cats are very distracting animals. Everybody, right, Keith? I want to point out that you're the one that came into my room and howled like a madman for attention. So tolerate the little bit of attention I'm giving you because of that.
Huh.
I'm not doing
My
anything bad, don't
intuition
worry.
tells me that something very interesting is about
I'm
to
just
happen.
scratching his tummy. Okay. Hey, calm your nerves. You ready? Go.
Oh, it's all coming out.
Illusion shattered!
Allow me.
Truth repeats its course!
Yeah, that was fast. Just because you're not missing something with that puzzle piece.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
There is no escape!
Hold the line.
Dare to mess with me?
Wretched dastard. Ha!
It hurts!
Bring it on! See, just follow my intuition.
Nope. These structures, known as fills of the secret rites, may be found within King Deshret's ruins. Use them to control certain mechanisms within the ruin. However, you must have special clearance in order to use them. Man, I am tired. Might only make this like a 2-hour stream, we'll see. I'm dozing off like this. I don't even know if it's worth continuing the story. At least I've not had any connection issues, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. Or later this stream. I'd like to get past this room, though. That would kind of sort of be nice. Where do we get clearance? Yeah, I'm dozing off. Because I can't find the stupid permissions. I know I didn't really do much in this stream, which is why I kind of want to keep going, but... dozing off doesn't help anyone. Oh, that's all I picked up? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I'm too tired to figure this out right now, so I think I'm just gonna call the stream here. It's a very short stream, I know. But I'm just not staying awake right now. But hey, I didn't have any connection problems. But it could just be a fluke. Maybe they'll spawn tomorrow. Tomorrow's a longer stream. Tomorrow's stream... what game is it tomorrow? I think it's Dungeons, right? I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 12 is going to get pushed back till next week because both 12 and pre-sequel got, delayed due to the connection issues on Monday and Tuesday. So Final Fantasy 12 will be moved to Final Fantasy 12 will be moved to next week because it gets streamed twice a week anyways. Here it doesn't, or Borderlands doesn't. So Borderlands is going to keep getting streamed once a week. But I didn't get the once this week, so it's going to be on Saturday. I'll stream Borderlands. I'm just looking at my schedule here. Yeah, Dungeons tomorrow. It'll be Borderlands on Saturday. So yeah, so I apologize for the short stream, but in all honesty, I didn't really want to do anything specific anyway, because I didn't, like, I would have loved to push story, but I didn't know whether my internet was going to hold for it or not. But I'm going to keep it up. The next time it cuts, next opportunity, I'm calling the ISP, because this is unacceptable. But yeah, so with that said, my name's Daimien Kamiya. I'm the Omni King, and be you friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'm going to see you later. Goodbye, everyone. Whoops.